Alright, boys, in today's video we're going to be talking about Baldr's gear and what to do with it, since I know a lot of especially newer players tend to get confused on these types of characters that like scale something that isn't attack, and just want to make sure. So Baldr actually has a lot of going for him that makes this gear I'm going to show you, this crazy invention, work very well. So he scales of defense. Okay, so every other character, like 99% of other characters, they will scale of attack, right? You look at Escanor, he scales of attack, Baldr scales of defense. So what you want is defense gear, okay? You want 6 pieces of defense gear, okay? Because obviously, if you've seen my gear guide or you've played the game and you know, the bottom row gives you HP, the middle gives you defense, the top row gives you attack, but you still want the set to be defense, okay? You can't make the stats be defense, but you want the actual set to be from defense, a shield thing, okay? You want 6 of these, because that means you get 20% defense 3 times, okay? Each set gives you 20%, so two-piece set, 6 pieces, it's 60%. There you go. Now I do also have regular for this top row, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now defense tends to have lower CC, okay, because the way the CC formula works is it's all of your attack, it's 0.8% of your defense, and it's 0.2% of your HP. So defense already being a lower stat than attack, usually getting rolled even harder now, and that's very tragic. But the thing is, on this guy's CC doesn't matter, which is why you also don't need dupes, because also his ultimate is like whatever. It's not something that's like his kit is this card and this passive, okay, and that's it, right? The ultimate is like cool, I suppose. You might get in Skull Hardy and you can do some damage, but like for the most part, it's really just these 2 cards, okay, especially in PvP. And because he's low CC, a lot of times he'll go second. Now the thing is, he doesn't have low CC. It's the defense up has low CC, especially with the top row that we'll talk about in a second. The thing is, he starts off with his rank 2 stance. Right, he starts off in that stance, so he gets the extra defense raise, that's everything. He gets pretty tanky, and he counters. Okay, and that's a big thing. So you counter going second, and then it's your turn. You set up another counter. It's pretty powerful. So going second with this guy is definitely not bad. It's probably better than going first, even, I would say. And so that's why the full defense set, like having lower CC, is fine. Usually for PvP, I'd have this. I usually always say I just go HP defense, okay? Because going first matters so much in 99% of the teams. But with Baldr specifically, going second is completely fine. They'll be too scared to attack you anyway, and if they do, they'll pay for it. So Baldr, the full defense up is fine for him. Now the top row, why is it common? It's because when you have common gear, you can roll it using gold. Okay, it's common, uncommon, and rare gear that you can roll with gold. Okay, so these could be rare if you wanted to, but I didn't have any rare pieces from defense, and I was too lazy to get them, so I had common ones, so I just use common ones. Okay, they're cheaper too, so if you want cheaper, there you go. You also have less CC that way, so if you want to guarantee go second against the other Baldr, then there you go, you know, they get the common gear. But what we roll on these is crit damage. Okay, he loves crit damage because his stance gives him triple crit chance, so when he counters, it's most likely going to be a crit. And then he has, well, with my setup, 284% base crit damage, and then his passive gives him an additional 240% crit damage when it's fully built up by getting hit. So he's gonna have a lot of crit damage, and with those guaranteed crits, that damage gets very, very silly and very out of hand very quickly. So definitely want crit damage on the top rows, and then for the rest it's the same. Now what I've done for one thing, and it should be this one, okay, honestly, wait, no, it's this one, yeah. So the right side matters less when it comes to the stats you get. So the percentage is always going to be the same, right? Like this 14.6 defense is this 14.5. They can both get to 50%. There's no difference. But the actual flat value, right? So the defense here, the attack on this one, the HP on this one, on the right side is a lot lower than the left side. Okay, it's like about half. So when we go to this one, 16k HP. This one 8k HP. We can lose this one if there is a really useful stat we want to have rolled on it that isn't like really worth you worrying. And I have this piece that I just showed that I just can't find anymore, which is here, and it's lifesteal. Okay, I tried some solo shenanigans of him for lifesteal, and it is pretty fun. It does work. I don't think you need it, honestly, but if you wanted to do some solo stuff, I can recommend this. But for the most part, you really just go 4 star pieces, right, +5 5-star. You are them on him, right? You roll just defense on the middle slot, obviously HP in a bomb slot, and then you get top row, common, uncommon, or rare gear, up to you, honestly, and you just roll crit damage. Okay, there's no reason to UR this. You can UR this if you really would like him, right? I just gave him GALAND set, right, which is why I have these as well, even though I'll never use these ever. But yeah, essentially he's gonna be using those. He's gonna be cooking, and that's the gear set. Okay, now I suppose I can talk about teams as well, right? I guess I'll make this video about both. Teams is, you know, it's difficult because you need holy relics to make it work. Now I feel like the NANASHI holy relic nowadays is fairly easy to get. There's a lot of teams that can just absolutely steamroll COUNTER.EXE, and even if his relic is not from COUNTER.EXE, I misremembered again, then I'm very sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's from COUNTER.EXE. And COUNTER.EXE, I think, is the easiest one to beat now. By, like, if you don't know anything, you just go in, you just kill everything. Okay, just know phase 3 on floor 1, the last phase, and you have to kill both the dogs at the same time in the same turn. Okay, so you can kill one after the other, but it has to be in the same turn. But I mean, I've made a couple of videos about it. I probably will make a video with Baldr on it because it's probably one of the fastest teams. Because I already know Albedo was really fast. I tried it when she released, but yeah. Anyway, for PvP, the best teams, his best friend is this guy right here and this guy right here. More so this guy than this guy, but this guy is also insane. Okay, especially with his holy relic, which his holy relic is from Bird. It's very easy to get, and it gets 50% HP. Okay, and it works in the back too, so you can put him in the back. But he has a buff card, so you put him in the front. NANASHI, obviously very strong. He gives, he just gives everything. He gives 20% defense related stats, right? He gives 30% basic stats, which includes defense, so it's 50% flat defense we get from him. And he also gives us more HP, and he gives us crit resistance and crit defense, and overall it's just beautiful and sexy what he gives us. Okay, it's very sexy what it gives us. So he's pretty much a must run on this team. Same, I'd argue this guy too. It's 50% defense as well, and it's 15% HP. The two stats you want the most on this guy, essentially. So, you know, it's very sexy. His card also, this one right here, also increases your crit damage by 30% for 2 turns on rank 1, right? And 6% on rank 3 if you ever get that somehow. Now this slot right here is like sort of a flex spot. You can kind of run someone you just like there. Thor is really strong, okay, especially when you're going after other unknown teams, right? They have Baldr, because what you do is you attack anyone on the enemy team with Thor, right? The enemy Baldr will counter you. You will gain the form because you've taken enough damage from the attack plus the counter, and then if you do 2 cards, the second card will have the buff, and you can like kind of cook someone. So very strong combo. But Baldr will also, like, there's a lot of times where like it doesn't work out and Thor would just get killed, but it is a pretty strong combo. Okay, other units that can work is Vittoria, obviously, is always great. She gives flood to everyone, a weaker version, but still very strong. And then we have Irons probably could work, you know, honestly. GALAND is probably pretty good right now because she has cancel stance on rank 1, and she has pretty good damage, and she like taunts. She's probably a really good option for this, actually. I probably will make a video about her. But there's a lot of people, like, you can probably make like a glass is probably fine, honestly. Zahard probably works because they're like, damn, we gotta kill Zahard, and oh, we can't kill Zahard because like Baldr will kill us, and if we don't, then he will cook us. So, you know, maybe I make that video too. But honestly, like, anyone really, you can run whatever you want. Do not run Raftalia. I hate this unit so much. When all the shield hero units got buffed, she didn't, and it's tragic, and she sucks, and it's very sad. You can run Shuna if you want the damage destruction, right? Honestly, you can run what you want. You can run Geld on this team. You can run Subnak on this team, really strong. I forgot about her, obviously. I also would have mentioned her earlier. You can run Ram if you want for 20% basic stats, even more defense. You can run Hell, so they're even more scared to attack you. But then you lose counter values, so, you know. But yeah, honestly, it really doesn't matter who you put here. You can just put a strong unknown character here, no work on it. Like, but this guy and this guy, they make this guy look about a million times better. And for food, you could go dodge food because he still counters on the dodge. But if you just want to be fancy and sexy, you just go defense food. You queue up like this, and then you just win like a boss. Okay, is what they say in the business. My guy doesn't have gear. I was about to say. We can also go attack gear on Thor, since we're not scared of her getting like rolled. I don't have Yorgi for this guy. Honestly, with Baldr releasing, this might have to change. You have gear on, you have sort of gear on, and then right, okay. Card set wise, just the unknown card set, right? 3% basic stats for each unknown, 9%. You can honestly just run the like pure flat like defense set, which would be like max stats, and it probably equals out to it probably is more stats than this, honestly, because having higher flat value will make this and this increase much bigger, whereas this one gets added after. So I don't know, but it probably equals out to the same thing. But if you have the card set, use the card set, because it also use HP, right? So it's pretty good. Well, the other one, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, this card set's probably fake, but it has less CC, so you go second more often, and you want that. Well, you don't want that. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we go first, which is very tragic, and they don't have a Baldr, so we can do this. We can give ourselves. It's a bot for the first match. Yeah, I mean, I just want to show Baldr real quick, so we can kill tier. No crew on this is crazy. 300k, yeah, and I think they're just dead now. No. Yeah. Yeah, Thor is a very cool, fair and balanced unit. I will have a show you some video up, maybe even before this. I don't like making them because I feel like they're very specific, and I feel like a lot of Grankos YouTubers that do them, they're just lazy and want a video. They give you the worst advice ever. Half the videos you'll watch are just gonna be, oh yeah guys, there's a collab coming soon, so you know you shouldn't summon. It's really up to you. If you want to though, like really horrible, like just like okay cool, I've come out the video not knowing what to do if I'm a new player. But I mean those videos don't do anything, unfortunately. What's our defense for what stance right now? 73k. Yeah, that guy is sexy. I'll use this just to get the rank 2, and I don't want to have to move. Actually, I could have gotten his ultimate, I guess. Don't kill. Beautiful. No crit. All right, watch this double kill right here, unless they don't use 2 different cards. But watch this, like probably 1.1 million damage counter. Honestly, all things considered, that's probably the damage it does. This type disadvantage, let's see. Okay, well, maybe overhyped a little bit too much. Now watch this one though. Advantage, 1 mil. But yeah, hopefully we do find a Sins team and they try to attack this guy. This guy also like he struggles taking damage. Like obviously if you pump enough Escanor cards into him, he'll die. Okay, he's not invincible, but he can take hits very well, right? He gets a lot of defense rate stats while he's in a stance. He also just has a lot of defense, which although it's a useless stat, if you have that much, it will do something, I guess. And then yeah, his defense rate stats is really good. You could give him like tier link if you want. I have Sora link because he's critting. Okay, there you go. Who does this guy have backline? Does he have run backline? Is he defense maxing? Oh, Green Gale Thunder maybe. You know, you could run you know, full defense max team. I don't know about that one though. I mean that's a little excessive. No. Well, let's try and kill this guy. We can do this card because the Connor will definitely get us to 300k, and then we can see if we can kill NANASHI or Thor. Get the crit damage. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay, we just one-shot him flat out. That's why you don't bring NANASHI to the front. Bro is weak as hell. And then boom, he gives us the rest of the damage required, and now we can absolutely just annihilate this guy. See ya. There you go. Yoink. Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, I was gonna say this guy I think is just weak in general. Because Baldr wasn't hitting hard and now she died in like a 1 hit. And I think that's just we just found someone's really weak. Some of like 9% rolled gear. Alright, see ya. If they do AoE, it's really good because then you get more of the Baldr stacks, but you know, a lot of people want. We get another rank 2 counter. 1 million. Okay, well the thing is on Merlin, this counter is gonna hit insanely hard, by the way. Oh yeah, also I guess I didn't think about it, but Thor does give you damage reduction, so that obviously helps with the tanking as well. Yeah, watch this. This actually will do really insane damage because the Merlin's so fragile, right? Yeah, okay. Guess type neutral, and I guess you weren't bold. Honestly, we need to find some of AoEs, bro. Where the AoE abusers at? We'll do one more. I mean, this video isn't about PvP. I just wanted to show well, what options you have. Casual little Baldr video. I know a lot of people are excited for him, and I do hope that if you summon for him, if you choose to summon for him, if you think that he benefits your count, that you do pull him early. I did pull him early. I pulled him on my 5th multi. I was very happy. You know, after my recent banners, I needed that. Definitely needed that. Okay, well, they don't have Baldr. Actually, turn 1. Unfortunately, it's a bot, but I stand, guys. Okay, I just woke up. I was up like way later than I should have been because of, if you don't know, on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter, Elon Musk was holding a interview, which was just like a friendly chat, sort of, with Trump to promote him, okay, because he loves this guy. And you know, politics, I'm not gonna talk about politics, but Trump as a person is just so entertaining that I had to listen to it. And it was like 4 a.m. my time, so I was up until like almost 6 a.m. and now it's, well, now it's almost 12 p.m. but I was up on like at 9. Earlier actually, I was up at like 8:30. So, you know, I don't know what happened to these guys, by the way. They just died. I've never had a Thor rank 3, I think, ever. And I don't know. We'll see if I get to use it. We have no stance up, so this turn was just gonna be really boring. Jillian, damn. I'm scared of what Escanor like glows, you know. Like if they glow, that's fine, you know. But what's Arthur gonna do about his passive? But this is scary. If she doesn't live that, no. I was say not even close. Sad. If she lived it, she would have been invincible. That would have been sexy. Can we get a counter card? 3, 5. Oh, counter? No. Okay, we get Hawk Nozzle ultimate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that last turn. Also, I don't know why I stands turn 1. But yeah, no, I was listening to that, and it was very entertaining. That's all I could say for it. Keep using the card like I'm gonna do something with it. I keep using the this card like it's gonna do insane damage for me. I mean, I don't really have a lot of choices, do I? Yeah, that's pretty good damage. If this guy crits ever, I could have won Quadrillion, because every hit I would have done with him would have crit. Well, no, I couldn't have, because that would have killed ultimate. Okay, well, let's see. I these guys 6-6 now. Oh wow. No, I think I remember like saying that was the on Arthur banner, I think, is where I got that. Okay, let this guy live, please. Okay, bounce on Baldr. I mean, anyone that gets this dies, but like just bounce on Baldr. I just want to use ultimate, please. Thank God. Thank God. I just want to use ultimate. Oh, we can't ultimate Escanor, unfortunately, but like, yeah, look, watch this, bro. Expel. Look at that, he's gone. See ya. Such a rare debuff. Beats loves it. I don't. I don't care about it. I mean, if they want to make more new debuffs like this, like actually like do something other than damage, or like, well, I guess, I mean, it's just the same as the last. I was gonna say disable you from gaming, but it's literally the ultimate disable. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, I hope this video was at least sort of helpful. You learned the gear, you learned, you know, some themes, explained some remotely, decently explained it, I think. And then you saw that you shouldn't just click stance and then only get Hawk and Nozzle cards. So there you go. Hope that helped. Good job.